Welcome, 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 welcome. And today we'll be talking about USA, Dominica, and Palau. Why is suitable for you guys. And on Sunday, which is, I think, Easter, we'll be doing consultation on those three countries. So, you know what I did? Sorry, forget that. I wanted to turn a page, I just touched my speech. Okay, guys. Number one is this. Um, there is issues with United States of American backlog in Africa. If you've been following it, or if you have somebody that's did some application new or just put in application in their embassy, the person will tell you there's a backlog. So now there are ways to go to America. Yesterday I told you people about Green Edge because if you are there, you will get there. If you get the citizenship or if you purchase the citizenship, you will get access to the E2 visa. So now, Dominican Republic, they have one of the cheapest nursing school. They have one of the cheapest medical school. Dominican Republic, they have one of the easiest tech digital nomad visa. So for most of you coming to tell me that you are not ready for education, I understand you. There are some stage you will get to. It's not going to school will not be in your agenda because you'll be thinking about things, to sort out, like your bills, how to make more money. Maybe there are many projects, lying low, and again, you want to resuscitate it. They are all acceptable. But then we should be telling ourselves the truth because there's no any point you stay where you are and you'll be adding years where you are, and after for some years you will just wake up, you will remember that you need to do this. No, no, no. That's the reason why I said no matter your age, go and kill time. No matter your age, go and kill time. Because what most of you don't understand is this. If you are 30 years this year, before you wake up, you see 5 years, you will think it's long. Ask people. You will think 5 years is long. You will close your eyes. The 5 years have gone. What happens is this. You did not get that citizenship visa. You could have gone to that country. Like for Luke and Chinechelem that went to Barbados, I think they are now 4 months in Barbados and they are in their 20s. So before 32, all of them might have gotten Barbados citizenship. So they will now have that passport at that 32 years. They will have access to United States of America, United States of America in E2 visa. They will have access to all the European Union countries. They will have access to Schengen community area. They will have access to Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. So they will virtually they will not have any problem with movement or trying to move or trying to travel the world. They will not. So there's a reason why you need to go and kill that time. Where, okay, if you stay in Nigeria for another 5 years, what will happen? You will still not get it except you do the investment. But this is a budget channel. Doing investment is not for everybody. Let's be realistic. It's for A-list people. It's not for everybody because you can't do 100,000. There are people that will not even afford to go and get auction house. So I'm talking to you people, if you are struggling to get funds to fund your travel, listen to me here, please. Please, I will just, I don't know how to put it, but I will be talking to you as if I'm talking to my sibling, because if you check, I would like the best of things to happen to them. So I wish you the same. See, like the guy that was telling me that he's already 40 years. Let me tell you, if you continue to stay in Nigeria, there will be no anything that will happen for Naira to go back to $500. $1 to become 500. There's none. Since all of us grew up in Africa till our early adult stage, things don't change in Africa. Yes, I don't want to become a devil advocate, but it's not realistic to wait till for things to change in Africa. I don't know whether I'm trying to give you the picture. For instance, during Goodluck Jonathan, for people from Nigeria, where I come from, Naira was 270 Naira per a dollar. Everybody, we were crying. It got to 300. We threw Jonathan out. Then Buhari came. Buhari didn't even care. He didn't care about it because it's not affecting him, but it's affecting the common man in the street. He didn't care. So Naira did what as expected. It weakened and the purchasing power become low. That is why we are here. So if you are thinking you will wake up one day and they say dollar now is 500 naira, you're joking, you're dreaming. It is not possible. It can be. I said I don't want to become a devil advocate, but let us use this scenario to everything that we have known our readers to be doing. They have shared 1 billion. Some even got 500 million. Yes, that's what your senators have shared. Some even got 500. They call it community projects. But that community, no, I'm busy. I'm busy. That community project, you see, that community project, sorry guys, these children, that community project, what will happen to them? Do you think that that money will go around to your community? Are you expecting it? I want to ask you because I'm a Nigerian as well. Are you expecting that that money will go around and maybe it will change the prices of things in the markets? I will tell you where I'm getting at, so you understand what is facing an average common man that don't have anybody to speak or to stand for him. So now you know that your naira will not even stand shoulder to shoulder with dollar, because dollar is define your economy. That's what dollar do, because you don't have any manufacturing base. You import almost everything. We import 97% of things in Nigeria. We don't have, so dollar would dictate the economy growth rate. So since we cannot get hold of that, we cannot do anything about it. This is where you need to start doing things for yourself. So what can you do for yourself? Okay. You have heard about Dominica, you have heard about Palau, you have heard about United States of America. You have heard about these three countries. What do they have in common? The two, Palau and Dominica, the Palau is a visa on arrival. Then Dominica is no visa, whether or for all the Commonwealth countries. So which Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, Kenya, Cameroon, many other, Uganda, Sierra Leone, Senegal, and all that, many others. So now you can now start checking whether you can tell yourself the truth and move with what you have. So what do you have? You have access to some countries at the moment. So that is all you have at the moment to change things for yourself in a way that you will not break a bank. So I have explained this thing so that you understand where I'm going to. Okay, we have finished explaining to you why you need not to, you don't why you don't have to waste time in Nigeria anymore or in Commonwealth. If you desire another passport, you don't have to waste time anymore. So let us talk about Dominican Republic, because it's an island and the population is not even up to 80,000 people. It's mainly for results, retirement, British retirees, American big gunners, and all that. That's what that country is for, tourism and all that. Okay. Why would you go to Dominican? You will go to Dominican because, number one, if you don't have the brain to access education, which is cheap, you don't have the brain to train yourself in tech skills and do some tech work and build a portfolio from that and move to Dominica as a digital nomad visa, which is the best visa you can lay your hands on, because that visa is independent of the system. Anywhere you hear of digital nomad visa is very independent, because you are working for yourself and only for yourself. The state will not tell you to come and pay them tax, because you are not doing anything that will make use, or whatever you have seen, whether you desire to stay there permanent or not. No. Here is your target now. Your target should be how to get job that, maybe because you don't want to do tech course, maybe you can get a job in factory, maybe you can get a job in, many things, engineering firm, construction, many industries. But let us be realistic. Due to the fact that you know what you want and you know that you are on these budgets and you are trying to manage your relocation with that budget, Dominican is one of the countries that you need to visit, because they will not stress you. If you become, maybe you entered through the nursing program they are doing, or you entered through STEM, got scholarship and all that, then you can now move with your brain. But there are people, they are intelligent too, but they don't want to do anything school or anything computer work or anything. They don't want to hear about it. They just want to go and start working or open a business. That is where I come in today, because I want to talk about only the business aspect of it. If you go to Dominican labor and employment, you will see a whole lot. I was reading it this evening when I was in the train coming back. There's a lot. There's a lot there. And the registration is so simple, but there's a lot you need to read so that you know what you need to do, so that you don't put yourself in trouble, because you are going to a country where maybe you will not be going with anybody. You will be going alone by yourself. Or if you are doing the group movement, you might sort, issues, some money issues out. You can sort some of that out, but you cannot sort getting job or opening a business. What business can you open? This one depends on you as an individual. Nobody will decide that for you. It is your choice. So that if anything starts going wrong, you will bear the consequences by yourself, because that's the choice you made. So if you are going to Dominican to start a business, it's an easy as it's as A, B, C, D. Simple. And I know most of you, since most of you are above 40, don't try to come and compete in career paths. Your ship has sailed. Admit that. Do other things. And you will be glad that you did. Because once you are 40, you are saying that you need to go there and start looking for a job where you have to get into the system and start working. My dear, how many years are you going to work with this year, with the age? Some are even 50 something, some are even 48. How many years do you think that you work to settle down, get your own place, maybe mortgage a house there, so that you can have a permanent fixed address? So these things cost money. But then when you start a business, it will give you some leverage to start talking to a bank. It will do a lot of things for you if you start a business. Because once you start a business, you are the one dictating the tone. Because after a work permit is normally 5 years, so you will stay in that work permit till you are entitled or you are qualified to apply for citizenship. Remember, you don't need visa. So you shouldn't be giving excuse in this topic. You don't need visa in this number one. Let's go to number two. Number two, Palau. Palau is a tiny little island. You know, America, United States of America is still their administrative director, just like which country that has, just like Cayman's Land, they report to British authority because it's a British, what they call British Island territories. So I don't know how they are managing it now. So now, this Palau is managed by USA. What you can do for yourself is to go and get admission in their university. Go as a student. When you get there as a student, try to kill time legitimately. You can start a business after you have graduated, or you go there and start a business straight away. But then remember that Palau is little, is small. Be ready to stay there for that time that you need to stay so that you can get your citizenship. Once you get that citizenship, you are now a United States of American citizen. A para passport is a United States of American passport, just like Cayman's Land. It's different, but nobody will stop you to ask you where is your visa if you're going anywhere. So it's up to you guys, because if you are waiting to go to America with the budget you have, settle down, pay school fees, remember in America, remember some states don't give post-study work. So all these things are the things to take in and breathe in. So everything lies in your hands. So the decision you are making today is decision that will help you. So whatever comes out from it is the consequences of it. if you allow it, if you stay in Nigeria and be saying that you want to save money, your naira will never, never go back the way it is. So you have to be careful in this one, because once you have a broken, maybe you are trying to do the lottery system and all that, maybe because in America, if you graduate, the post-study work is normally the lottery system. So, which I don't know. So, because I can't tell you what will happen. But go and kill 5 years somewhere and get what you want. The more you leave it, the more you stay in Nigeria. Before you wake up, you might even wake up tomorrow and they say 5 years. Don't go, don't waka. And you are still there claiming that 5 years. So go there and start living. Like if you are 27, 30, before 35, you are done. Even if you are 45, before 50, you are done. Then you can go to your country, then come to UK and register as this thing. Then you can start using the facilities, start using everything. But the problem here is that most people that come here, they will come and drop one liner, one liner. They are asking you questions. They are demanding for it. They are asking some certain things, but they are the ones claiming they cannot afford what they need to afford. Because if you try to stay in your country to hustle the American passport, my dear, it's up to you. If you ask anybody, you can see the backlog. So the backlog tells a lot of story about what is happening. There's a huge backlog. I don't know about your country. If you are from Liberia, Kenya, I don't know whether your country is, suffering from the same thing. But if they are not suffering from the same thing, one thing that you can do for yourself is not to look at the United States of America. You go to country that will give you access to them so that you can start killing the time. Don't stay in Nigeria and be saying in the next 2 years you will save the money. No, your naira is depreciating. I explained it in the beginning. Why your naira must continue to depreciate. This one is not like a soothsayer or all that. I don't know about this, my Ghana friend, and I don't know about Kenyan shillings. I don't really know about except the dollar. Because now, if you want to stay in Nigeria, for instance, and start applying for a USA lottery and all that, it's up to you, guys. You might stay in Nigeria for 20 years and you no leave, no transfer. No leave, no transfer. Because 20 years you wake up and you have seen that you have stayed that, regrets will come up. You'll be regretting, if I know before, I would have done this, I would have done that, I would have done this. No, this is time now. If you want cheaper nursing school, you want to go through digital nomad visa, this is the time to look at yourself and tell yourself the truth about your age. You can say, okay, today I'm 40 years or 42 or 43. So if I leave this thing and it's linger, going till you clock another 5 years and you wake up, you are still with your Nigerian passport when you wake up, and you think that after you have stayed, if you complain that you stayed, then you will go to a United States of American embassy for them to give you instant appointments. I don't know how you people reason this, so but if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't be waiting to save money because you might not save it. That's the pure truth about money. If you say you want to stay, that you need to be saving money when you will have your children, blah, 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 you will bring them here, you need to saving money. You should ask yourself whether you will even be healthy at that time. I'm not a prophet of doom, but because we are dealing with human beings. We are humans. and we are dealing with other people. So we should wise up. If you are dealing with your whatever your situation is in Africa, if you are dealing with a situation, maybe situation of bereavement, orphan, you are an orphan, maybe your business is not going, maybe the money they are paying you is not enough, maybe where you are working, the money they are paying you is not enough, and you want something like an added that will give you access to other countries, why not carry bag and go and bond that 5 years in Dominica, Barbados, Andorra, Lithuania, and get a nice passport? But for people that want to United States of America, Palau is the best, because if you go and kill your time there, then once they give you the passport, you just flew to USA and settle down there and start applying for your citizenship. So it's up to you from here, my brothers and sisters. If you are still waiting, no, don't wait again. Don't wait again. Because time will come. You're already 60 years. What are you coming to do in this kind of place? So that is why you need to go now. Most of you that are 30, most of you that are in your late 20s, and most of you that are even above 40, this is the time to think where you can, arrange yourself with what is available at that moment. How would you arrange yourself? The best option, you have to go through a country which is easy, no visa or visa on arrival. You get to that country, then you kill the time. Like the 5 years before you wake up with your business there, the years don't work out. Then you you will not be asking, living in regret. If had I know, I would have traveled, I would have traveled. And let me just bust your bubble. Do you know why many countries? I'm talking to my my Nigerian brothers and sisters here. Do you know why all these countries they don't allow Nigeria? Do you know your population? Oh God! Do you know your population? If they, do you know your population? If you know your population, you know that other countries are afraid. If they give you visiting visa, do this, you will even go there and refuse to go. Your population is so much. So that is why many people are trying to use student routes and all that. Then they will be here studying and all that and all that. So, Elizabeth C. McNeil Nursing School in Dominican Republic, Dominican, not Dominican Republic, Dominican. They have started accepting some applications. You can Google them. I will leave their link in this video when I finish, but I've left some links there, but I will just add this one in there tomorrow. So, my dear, it's your choice now to decide whether you want to go somewhere and, waste. I wouldn't say it's waste of 5 years. Do something for yourself for 5 years. But let me talk about the pregnant mothers here. Pregnant mothers, you can come to Dominican Republic with your baby, with your belly, because if you give birth, it's an instant citizenship, my brothers and sisters. If you give birth there, it's an instant citizenship for your children. After 5 months or when I've forgotten the way they calculate it. So, guys, you have all the information that you need. This is the time to take care of yourself and decide on the best paths you will take. Because if not, Naira is not getting better. If you like, I disagree or agree, Naira will not get better against the purchasing currency, purchasing power currency we all have. Naira. So, guys, I'll be ending this video here. If you have any question, you can come to WTP. The link is in the comments, in the this thing. I don't know whether to stay up now and bring out all the link to the WTP. I don't know whether I can do it tonight. So you people should go and start applying it if you are interested in nursing school, if you are interested in medical school, or a technical college, and do everything about tech and computer. But you don't really need to break a bank, because we have a course for 80,000 naira. For people outside the country, is $100. So now you have known that you have digital nomad visa in case. Number two, you now know, a little bit of how to settle. Number three, stay away from the trouble. Any trouble at all, stay away, because you must submit your criminal record reports. So, okay, here is where I'll be ending this video. So, another thing is this grenade. Think of grenade as well, man. If you're sleeping tonight, be thinking of it, because because grenade will give you instant access to United States of America without so much restrictions. So what you are trying to kill these 5 years for is to be able um, to be able not to be able to get something, get another citizenship. Because even if you stay in your country and stay there and be eating mama put and all that, you stay in Africa, you wake up after 5 years again. Don't say that people deceive you. We are telling you now that this is the best move for you. But if you wake up one day, because that is when this thing starts, coming in. Because you wake up, your mates, everybody is settled and all that. Depression will set in. You start thinking deeply and all that. But here is you are still. Well, I say, I don't know where you buy. I don't really know where most of you shop, but if you've been shopping around, or if you have gone to any supermarkets in Nigeria, you will see what Naira is doing there. You will cry for your people. So now that you have opportunity to still paddle or pedal your ship, it's up to you, or boats, I need to say, it's up to you from here. So I wish you luck. If you want to join us, the price for the group one-to-one consultation for Dominican, Palau, and the government investments, and everything. So if you want to join us in one-to-one group and other, instead of 30,000 naira, then it will be 25,000 naira or $30 for one person. So I wish all of you luck. But remember, instead of you killing the time in Africa, go and kill it the time where after 5 years legally, that you are sure of your citizenship, a second citizenship, then you can come back and know the one you are dropping. So because you can't hold many passports at the same time. I think it's 3 or 2, I've forgotten. Except one is expired. So you are trying to get another better citizenships from your time then. So I don't really know whether most of you will want to go in group, because that's what Folake did. They went to Barbados. The three of them went to Barbados, and they are shoulder to each other, because abroad is not easy, my dear. Abroad is not easy. Like I said before, If you go to the market, you will see what your dollar, you will cry, you will weep. But anyway, this is where I'll be ending this video. So join us in WTP if you want to be part of our maybe organizing people in a group so that people can travel together and settle. So that you will start counting that 5 years for the immigration. So when you get to 5 years, they will not deny you anything because you said you can prove some certain things. Mhm. So, guys, bye bye, guys. We'll call it a night from here. And I wish you luck, whatever decision you are making. Remember, remember, if you don't make the decision, nothing will change for you. Like you will not wake up and find yourself maybe in UK or USA. It's a gradual process. That is why I want people to go and start burning that 5 years in the countries of your choice. Okay, I will see you tomorrow, and it's up to you from here to do the right thing. It's up to you to make sure that you don't waste time on something that you know that you would have gotten when you are young or single and all that. So, guys, I will leave you guys here. And congratulations for everybody, taking one step at a time to achieve their location goals. So I want to say congratulations in advance because people will testify like others. Go in group. We will be doing Dominican, Palau, and United States of America. The options are available with the recruiter that will come in to talk to the medical people and all that. Now you know that there are places you can go and get their citizenship and you become a United States of American citizen. There's a place called Palau. You can Google it and all that. Then you can start thinking. Because the way I'm seeing you're not thinking, start thinking what you can do or what you cannot do, or where you want to settle or where you don't want. So I will leave you guys here. It's up to you guys. You have known that you can, there are many cheap schools, nursing and all that, and you have known that going to some countries for 5 years or legally, please, so don't go illegal, because if you go illegal, nobody, you coming to dispute 5 years something is ridiculous, because nobody will deny you that. Nobody will deny you that. Because if you stay in a country, that is why, before 2 days ago, I said, wherever you find yourself, try to pay tax, because tax is a proof that you have paid into the purse of the government, and they need to do one thing or the other, for you. So, bye-bye, guys. I will see you tomorrow or next tomorrow. So, sleep tight, guys, and let me go and get ready to sleep as well. So that tomorrow we'll be talking about the people that want to go, so that they can go in group and help each other, because doing this thing alone is normally, it's not really doing this location alone, planning it, saving money for it, because sometimes you are going to a friend place. But like I said before, I normally tell you people here, when you are going to a new place and you say you have a friend, make sure that that friend is into have the same mission. Because if you're talking to somebody that don't have the same mission with you, is a waste of time. Make sure that whatever you are planning, you people have a game plan that is how to bomb the 5 years inside the country and get what you want. If you are pregnant, you can start carrying your pregnancy to that place and give birth to the child. The child automatically becomes that country's citizen. Then you can come back after some time. So not stop wasting time looking for USA appointments, USA embassy appointments. Stop wasting time doing that, because I've seen people that did that kind of thing, waiting for what change? What do you think will change? Oh my God! Somebody said that he has been praying for Naira to become what it was during Jonathan. I just laugh. I said, have many times, do you go to market and maybe you bought butter today, 100 gram or something? Do you go to market after 5 years and that will remain the same? No, it will not. So that's why everybody's afraid of waiting on United States of American Embassy to release some appointment slots and all that for people like you. But you can do it in a budget way. Find a place that you have to go and kill that 5 years sharp, so that you can get your thing. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow, and make sure you are joining you are planning to join WTP, because that's where everything go down. If you want to, even a one-to-one group I mentioned, check the pin box, the pin messages. There are a lot there for your reading, so that you can read things and get acquainted with the rules and regulations guiding anything, or some immigration laws. Because Dominica might wake up one day and say they don't want Nigeria, people should start applying for passport, visa. You've not heard it. I think South Africa is telling Nigeria to apply for visa. I don't know where I read it or something, or they have started or they are doing it. I don't know, but look at the info you get even from your fellow African people, because your passport is near, I think it's 95 or 97. And you are, we are the champions of Africa. And look at what is happening to us. Do you know that Kenyan passport and Ghana passport is more valuable than Nigerian passports? So see to that. Think about it. Stop wasting time. Go to where you can still go without anything, and plan your life how to accommodate things at the moment. So, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Make sure that you subscribe, and make sure thumbs up. We will be back here tomorrow, and God willing, we will answer. But for now, you have known the truth, and the truth will set you free. For now, let's leave it till we'll come back tomorrow, because most people will now go and start checking, and be telling me that Dominica is a small country, is a small this. Where do you want to live before? Do you want to live everywhere? So I'll be waiting for you people with the questions tomorrow. Move over there, so that after 5 years you have a tangible something. So today I'm telling you, check this video after 5 years. Most of you are still static. So that is what we don't want. We want you to be moving ahead. So guys, see you. Bye-bye.